Someone has taken his seat and he's all ready for dinner. Daddy, why don't you bring him a plate too?
As well.
He's like sitting there in his seat like all ready. That plate you put over there, that is apparently his. Sorry, you're gonna need to bring another one for yourself.
Is there anything else I can bring you?
Your Highness?
Would you like a glass of chilled tuna juice to go with your dinner?
Yes, please.
I'd like that very much, thank you.
Where's the other one? No, there he is.
The Beggar Brothers.
The Beggar Brothers.
Remember when we said we were going to enjoy this one last Thanksgiving without a screaming, crying baby underfoot? Remember? Yeah. We were wrong.
Ow! We already have two.
Well, that one is at least quiet. This one, on the other hand...
He's been like clawing me the whole time.
Hey, screaming, crying baby.
We thought you guys were better than that. Let me teach you not to beg. Ow! I'm about to burp.
So what do you think of stuffing?
I don't care for it that much. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
I was never a fan.
I would not.
I mean, this is just like the stovetop kind. You can do like fancier things with stuffing, where you actually like, stuff it up the turkey's butt. But we only had the breast, and I don't really like going to all that trouble to stuff the bird, and then all you get when you're done is a big ball of soggy bread.
Yeah, I didn't care for it very much. It's not like, oh my god, this is delicious, I must have stuffing. If you don't want to make it next year, I'll be like, meh, what else?
I don't know, my mom likes it cold. Maybe it'll go good on a sandwich.
So basically what you do is you put more bread inside bread?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a stuffing sandwich. I will stuff my bread with more bread.
That's exactly what my mom does. Maybe you'll, I don't know.
Maybe I will. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yes, there's going to be so much like Thanksgiving food for the next whole week.
You know, when I was a kid, I didn't like gravy.
I didn't like gravy either. Yeah, I know a kid for gravy.
I didn't like, my mom would make, gravy like that, and I'd just be like, no, I don't want it. I
Well,
don't
of
touching
course.
my food. Now I'm just like, oh.
Well, of course, in India, gravy meant a whole other thing.
Right.
Gravy was like the curry. After all the chicken is eaten and the leftover like curry that was like, oh, there's all the gravy left. Put rice on it. Rice and curry, rice and gravy.
I mean, it kind of means the same thing here, but we're more likely to call it sauce than gravy. Gravy is kind of like a specific kind of sauce.
Sauce to us was specifically tomato ketchup. Because we didn't really eat like much of any other sauce.
That's a British thing.
Like Szechuan sauce was the other thing, chili sauce. But like if you said, pass me the sauce, it meant pass me the ketchup.
I know.
Pass me the sauce. I would like some cranberry sauce. Just plain cranberry sauce.
And for some reason, this is called cranberry sauce when there's nothing at all saucy about it.
I forget how much I love cranberry sauce until it actually comes to Thanksgiving and I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
And for some reason, we only ever think to eat it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Even though
exactly.
you
It's
can get
available
it all
year
year.
I'll tell you what, after Thanksgiving is over, we're gonna go get more cranberry sauce and I just want to eat like...
I bought another can.
Okay, so I just want to slice like a piece, like a nice sliver of the cranberry sauce and put it in a slice of bread.
I'm actually so disappointed.
It's more like jam to me.
It is. It's like a jelly. Like, I don't know why it broke this year, but watching it like out of the can is like, it's one of my little joys.
It's like the... It's kind of orgasmic.
It is. It's so satisfying to watch it come out and it's still got the perfect shape of the can on it.
Agreed.
It appeases my OCD.
Agreed.
And we didn't get that this year and I'm very disappointed. But next time, I guess.
Freaking beggars, man.
No. We've been feeding you all. You guys have had more turkey than I have. You're fine. You're not starving.
Look at that face, I can't. Those eyes, man. His eyes are like fully white. Like you have to look like...
They are fully, whatever the opposite of dilated is.
These are some of the biggest eyes I've ever seen him make.
Give him one more piece. I just want people to see what these two are like. Hang on.
Ow! Now look at this one. Come on, you can have it.
So So nicely he takes it. And the other one gets more finger than turkey.
You'd expect the dog to be more vicious than the cat. But, no.
The cat's a jerk.
Ow!
And the baby's a jerk.
The baby's the biggest jerk. You just kicked me in my woman nuts.
The whole world is against you, baby.
Nobody likes me.
I like you. They like you.
Don't lie. You love me, you don't like me. That's the beauty about, like, marital relationships. You don't quite like the person, but you love the person.
Mm-hmm. I love you, and I can't imagine a single day without you, and yet I would happily murder you, like 95% of the time.
That goes the same for me.
I'm sure. I'm surprised it's as low as 95 for you.
And sometimes you get on my nerves so badly that I just want to be like... I have to count to, like, not 10, but 20. So I can calm myself down.
Well, that's what I try to do, too. I'm like, okay, I need to, like, calm down and start counting, and then you get in my face. Why are you leaving? Why aren't you saying anything? Because I'm trying not to kill you.
Don't leave the room in the middle of a fight. Unacceptable. Finish the fight and then go wherever the hell you want.
There is no finish to the fight.
Hey, I can't see your face, man. Turn on the camera a little more. Much better. You judge me if I just ate like straight butter.
No, I guess not. When I was making the butter, I had to taste it several times to make sure I got enough honey in it.
Butter's delicious. Whoever came up with this brilliant idea of churning milk to make butter is a genius.
There's so many things that are weird, like you see a cow and you're like, ooh, I think I'm going to drink the white stuff that's leaking out of it. And then I think I'm going to take that white stuff and put it in a big jar and stir it until this yellow, greasy crap forms at the top and then eat it.
I don't think it was necessarily somebody like intentionally doing all these things. I think it was more of a, oh my god, this milk has been like churning for so long. Look at this yellow stuff that's coming out. I wonder what it tastes like. Ooh, it tastes good. Let's call it butter. That's how beer was made too, right? They forgot the grains and like they had buried the grains to keep it away from the elements. And then
in ancient Ireland, they used to, instead of storing the grain above ground, they used to dig these huge pits and they'd store it underground and then cover it with a mound of like clay and mud that was more or less waterproof. Every so often they'd crack and water would get into these big holes in the ground and the grain would be basically just soaking in rainwater. And one day, some Irishman was like, whoa, look at all that weird liquid swimming around in there.
Frothy, stinky stuff.
Let's drink it.
Best day of my life.
Best day of everyone's life.
I'm stuck here with my apple cider. last month. And then I'll go back to my alcoholic self. And I'm gonna be like, is it 5 o'clock yet? Time to break out the wine.
I'm gonna be like, why is your baby so calm? Well, because Jessica lactates Baileys.
Well, technically he's half Irish. He needs to deal with that. He's a product of a Goan and an Irishman.
You know, like my family's Irish American, and I've been to Ireland, and I thought the Irish could drink, and they can. But I thought that was about the top until I went to India. And those Indians, man, you drink on like another level. I have never seen anything like it.
Well, it's not... You met me before you went to India.
Well, that is true.
Talk about that first.
We went to a big, huge party, and they were playing beer pong, and then they ran out of beer. But they had plenty of Jameson's Irish whiskey. So it became a game of whiskey pong. And Jessica drank like 13 glasses of whiskey. I mean, I saw her drink more whiskey. I saw her drink enough whiskey to kill like 10 full-grown men. Or like 5 full-grown frat boys. And she walked out of there.
That was not an exaggeration. I swear I did. How I'm still alive, I have no idea. How I didn't get alcohol poisoning, I have no idea. I drank like 13 straight shots of Jameson. And mind you, I had been drinking before that night too.
We were already like 90% drunk.
Yeah, we had been drinking like beer and a bunch of other mixed drinks all night long. And I didn't get sick after that. And I didn't even pass out or black out after that. I walked out. I talked crap on the car ride home. I was making no sense at all. I was slurring. I was doing all those other things. But I managed to make it to my bed without getting sick or without passing out. Which I think is a good achievement.
I'm very proud.
My husband is very proud that I can drink. That out of all things.